Let's talk battle rap group chat pregame preview show with a special guest. It's Titus, it's Smo, it's Q. Nina's here.
HR.
Hi everyone.
Nina.
I forgot to put my black Air Forces on.
What's up, Nina? How you doing?
I'm good. We might need that black Air Force One energy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like that?
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah, well, that's better than
Well, like I said, weird.
right now. This weekend's been sad energy, battle rap wise. So
And it's raining here. That means the weather knows it's sad.
It's fall. It's that time. It's beautiful here. I love it. It's like gray clouds and falling leaves. I'm like, yeah, fall's here. It's a fantastic
I
time.
don't think that's to describe battle rap though.
Fair.
Battle rap's not a season. Battle rap's just canceled. That's the difference.
yeah, but
Before we get into Exodus, the reason we're here, an event happened last night. It's the Battlepalooza weekend. We had an event last night.
There's supposedly
BNT
four
presented. Is this Mean or Never? What was this called? Mean or Never?
This is fire versus fire.
Fire versus fire.
Oh, like ain't that a cooking show?
I
Man
wanna know
versus
that.
Fire. I'm tripping. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Oh, the man versus fire.
Man versus Fire.
For sure.
Nina was at the event. She was on the ground or on the roof because it wasn't on the ground. Did you enjoy yourself, Nina? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I enjoyed myself. I had a good time.
That's good. That's good.
Got some
What was your
food.
highlights?
The food was good.
Oh, they had food on the roof?
No,
Arsenal
they
pulled up?
Oh man.
Arsenal pulled with the food truck?
No, they had like a food truck or something that was like really good. I got me some wings. I got me some shrimp. And I was good to go.
All right.
Fantastic. I didn't catch any of this event because I have to load manage on battle rap weekends, and that event wouldn't cross my radar, respectfully. What was y'all enjoy? Smo, Nina, what were y'all highlights from the event? What was the best parts?
Nina, you were in the building. You tell us.
Okay. Top three? Top three would be
There's three.
top three would be probably be Magic. He was really good. Who else battle? Oh, Ish and McMyron's battle was really good. And
It was.
mhm.
I know how it sounds, Titus, but it really was the best battle.
Yeah,
My bro face.
it was the best battle of the card. And maybe what? Rex's first?
Why is the first comment a lie, Jay Black? Good morning to you, but like I don't appreciate the energy you send them out. It's already hard enough right now, brother.
Hi, Jay Black.
What's up, Black?
I don't believe he said that.
Not a chance in hell. And then what's your last takeaway after Ish and Mac? Anyone else do good?
I think I liked Rex's first and Steam second. Oh, and I liked it. I actually liked the quest round.
There's Clips. Yeah, there was a surprise battle, Titus.
Mhm.
Charlie
Oh,
Clips
surprises.
Cody.
Yeah, it was like a one round.
Charlie. And
Clips
How far the mighty have fallen?
Clips was being Clips.
yeah, no,
Charlie Clips, unflyable. He's at the unflyable stage. Of his
I
career.
ain't gonna lie. Even for his regular bullshit, I still might have had him winning. I'm like, that tells you how I feel about the one rounder. But overall, the visuals for this event were great. I'm sure even being there was dope
I
too.
did see
The,
the clips,
rooftop, the buildings in the background, you're even getting the city noise. Like they'd have to like sit there and wait for like ambulances to pass and shit. And it's just kind of like it's natural. I think someone said like we're around the elements. I think one of the battlers said that, and it did give that feel. That's what
Emotional and Pain did battle. My bad. Sorry. Yeah, they battled.
Emotional and Pain battle. So the visuals. What'd you say?
I was saying hi to Peggy. Steam's choking in the
And
first.
Mama Ward.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Okay, so did Rex go first?
No, Steve's went first.
Oh, see, if he was getting bombed on, I'd have been like, I understand. Like the Rex round, a lot was going on.
First, Rex first was fire. Steam's
I do
want to
say. I want to say though, I think it's when I saw the clip that we posted of T-Rex rapping, and I saw it was outside. I didn't listen to a single thing that was said. I was like, oh no, this isn't fair. This isn't good for Steams. It's T-Rex and it's outside. You can't battle Rex outside.
No,
I didn't hear a single word yet. I just knew what happened.
I don't know. I didn't know what to expect because he was battling Steve House the next day, so I didn't know what to expect.
Q, there's a question for you.
Q, if Loso beat Payne and Hustle this weekend, where does that put him for Cody? Well, one of those battles isn't happening, brother. So I don't have to think about that, to be honest with you.
At this point, they
Well,
might
that
just
happened.
give him credit for getting it booked, since it's just a war of how many times you can get booked nowadays. I guess it don't matter if this shit is good. But I thought even Loso and Payne, I thought it was an okay battle, man. I didn't think it was. I saw everybody going online last night. He's top 3. How could you not see him as the front runner? Why? Because he had an okay battle with Payne. He had a really good second round, but
He's an almost tournament champion, isn't he? Isn't he?
he's almost tournament champion. Yeah, they love the tournaments. He got knocked out of one. Nobody knows. They forgot the tournament existed because Loso's not in it.
Smo, I think you got some things to say, Smo.
Yeah, no, it's really 2 things I want to address in terms of this event, right? First of all, as I gave all that praise to the visuals earlier, that's the end of the praise. This was not a good event. Maybe it was better. Obviously, events are more fun when you're there, but just watching it on camera, the only thing that looked good or sounded good was the city behind it. A lot of just mild-mannered performances. Yeah.
I think the sirens made it more exciting because you thought people were going to rebuttal. No one did.
Nothing. So it's one of those. B Magic was good. It was a nobody that he beat the hell out of him, but he was like, it was a pretty like serious.
He had some stuff in his rounds. It was just, I wish it would have been better. Like
usually that's what's in the rounds, but the quality of it, I think, is what bothers me.
Yeah, but I think he's newer too. So because he's new, he still has time to get there together. But
Does he know?
I like when B Magic just pops out and just whoops somebody real quick and goes back.
Yeah, that's all he did. It was complete. Just like it was more of a B Magic showcase than it was a battle.
He just shows up, punches your head off, and goes back home. It's amazing.
Yeah, and just had his little camera with his camera just taking pictures. Like he takes pictures, whoops your ass, and then goes back to taking pictures.
Taking a picture of a nigga who's ass whooping is crazy.
He should do that next battle.
He really
should.
should.
Pull out the video camera, just like
while a nigga rapping. Like instead of posting a tweet while a nigga rapping, just post a video. Like this video, I'm beating this nigga ass right now. That shit would be hilarious.
But yeah, no, rest of the event. I mean, she kind of like mentioned, Ish and Mac was like pretty decent, to be honest with you. But otherwise, I thought Clips and Quest as a 1-rounder was whatever. There was more laughing than there really was any rapping getting done. And Rex beat Steams, like Smoke Steams, at like 55, 60%. Like that wasn't even like truly, if you watch that, the content is not like a good Rex, but he just had like his natural charisma and rapping ability, and that's really all he needed to beat Steams that night. And you'd think it's going to be the biggest battle of Steams' career up to this point, to have that choke in the first round and just not get it back at all. He kind of dragged it out.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate in the building because people were just like, "Come on, Steams, come on, Steams," and he just to stop kind of was just like frustrating because to me, you've been doing really good in your run, so why not?
Yeah,
I got but if Steams was thrown off when he found out it was on the roof, he was battling T-Rex. I didn't agree to battle T-Rex on the roof. I didn't agree to the battle T-Rex outside. What if like he understood what was happening at that point and it got shook? Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. If I don't know ahead of time that a battle T-Rex and it's gonna be outside, I'm canceling the battle, but I'm not doing it. You're not booking me against T-Rex outside anywhere in America.
That's not fair. I can't battle T-Rex outside. I can't battle T-Rex outside. That's not fair.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no. So, and I think that's kind of the story though of Steams' year is like he's better in the second round. I don't like his third very much, but he has a bunch of names on his resume this year. Yeah. So like, when I see people top 20, like, oh, he battled Ward, he battled, this, he battled Rex, he battled Twerk. He's not winning any of these battles. He's not winning any of these battles. And as you see, he in the biggest battle he's got this year, he completely chokes right off the bat, just takes the energy out of the battle. Even though his first couple bars were good, it's just everyone top 20. It's getting to that point of the year where like there's gonna be 40 people in these like hypothetical top 20s, and I just prepare yourself for
that's gonna pretty much like knock it down for sure when you have a good second round, but yet and still you choking in the battles that matter. So
these are my thoughts when it comes to people get mentioned for Cody, because it is that time of year. Everybody, you can mention anybody you want for Cody. You can mention anybody you want for any type of part of the Cody list, and then we'll all sit down and we'll go through the categories that have been consistent the last 5 years. We'll go through the categories, and then you'll realize that the person that you thought should be Cody is not making the list at all. That's how it goes all the time. We'll all sit down. There'll be a nice Twitter campaign, but yo, this person's got to be Cody. We'll make the list. We'll look at the list, and then suddenly they won't be on the list at all. That's how it goes.
Yeah, and I think I go back to the Loso thing earlier. Do I think Loso will be on the top 20 this year? I mean, with the way he's performed and someone who might be up there with a vote, I know he's probably going to be on that list. You know what I'm saying? And not be at like the bottom.
Top 20 for sure.
I'm not saying that Loso's not having like a good year, you know, but I think people get caught up in, and Steve said at the top of this first, this is my 13th battle this year. And with Loso, I think just seeing him on a bunch of flyers and the amount of work, like the amount of bookings that are happening, some people just equate more to better. And not to say he hasn't done good in a good amount of these battles, but there's slip-ups here and there. And then you also got to question sometimes like the competition he's going against. Mm-hmm. Does anybody here think Payne was going to beat Loso? No. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those, you know, I just want people to put it in perspective, because I just see top 3, top 5, and there's a lot of great rappers that are actually battling at a top 3 level. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of names to consider. That's pretty much all, though, man. Street Talk just wasn't a great event. It wasn't as bad as the joint with Trez and Hollow, but I definitely wouldn't call it good.
I think their crowd for sure was better than the last one that they had. The crowd was definitely better. The last event was like the crowd was kind of dead, so it made the event to me overall seem lackluster.
So he's booked every weekend through December. That's a lot. And if he performs back to back, I'm not saying that we're not going to praise him, but who's the level of competition he's battling? You know what I'm saying? Just take the battles that we're looking at here. It's just, I want that to be looked at a little bit more. I still think Loso's had a really good year. I just want people to look at I just think top 3 is a lot. I want people to look at it a little more in detail. But he still had a good performance last night. I'm not here to shit on him. I gave him the win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Exodus. I mean, now we're meaner.
You talk about
top edition.
Oh, T-Top and Swave. That's right. T-Top beat Swave. I thought T-Top might show up with the rounds sold separately. He did not. It wasn't a good T-Top. It was like, okay. Like, I thought it was a serviceable performance. And Swave, just his delivery is in slow motion. There's actually some of the shit he's rapping about were good angles. I think
I like the angle where everything was like T-Top fought. I'm just like, yeah, that was. I mean,
it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny too, but it took so long to get there. I mean, he literally just said, "You knew," for like 40 seconds. I didn't think he had a round. I thought he
was like at least like stumbling or choking, and then when he brought it back, I was like, okay, that makes sense.
That tells you what you need to know about Swave. Swave performed where he was rapping completely clean, but we thought he was stumbling. That should tell you about the delivery. So even though the execution just wasn't as good as the raps were, but T-Top won. He's pretty solid in the battle. But that's pretty much the night.
All right. So shout out to Now Meaner Fire 17-3 versus Fire 12 edition, Iron Chef edition, whatever this event was called. Shout out Street Talk. I can't wait for them to come back with another card this year, because I'm sure they'll be back. Scoop.
With Charlie Clips on it again.
Absolutely. Let's go to Exodus, guys. Let's exit this topic and go to Exodus. Bars. Wordplay. Nina, you sticking around? Yeah, all right.
It was good seeing you, Nina.
Thank you so much.
Love you guys.
Me too.
All right. Okay. Exodus. Do we want to start with the cancellation? Do we want to get to the card? How y'all want to start?
We should talk about the battles that exited this card.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we should talk about the cancellations.
But we talked about we already talked about.
We lost the main event and the battle of the night. I think that we should address that before.
Yeah. A Ward and Jay Nightwing is not going down because Jay said he's been sick. Very sad news. Good for me, because I was trying to do keys to the battle, and my keys for A Ward and Jay for each of them is going to be question marks. I don't know what you do to beat either one of them. I don't know. Pray, rap. I don't hope the other one doesn't rap well. I don't know. There's no strategy here. Just hope. So yeah, that battle got delayed. Unfortunate, because like you said, that was probably the battle of the night. That was the battle I was super excited for. Yeah. So we're all gonna miss that one. And then Twerk and Easy no longer going down. Twerk suffered a personal loss. Condolences to him. So that battle's not going down this weekend, which losing the main event is tough. Shout out to TBL for trying to do the right things, right? Dropping the pay-per-view price to $30, which is fair. I thought it was a very smart and reasonable decision to do, because you lost a massive battle, right? So I thought they did the right thing there, and they had a super dope venue and setup for this. This looked very interesting.
Yeah.
So I hate it for them, but you know, this is the game we're in. Battle rap, man. Initial thoughts on the cancellation of Twerking Easy. You might wanna go.
I know that y'all have your things you want to say. I'll go pretty quick because I think I've already talked about this on the channel and whatnot. But first of all, it sucks. Like I think for any, you know, we're going to disagree on some of the way it's being handled, so the way some people are handling the cancellation, but everyone's disappointed. That's like the first thing. Condolences to Twerk, and obviously, you know, that's the main thing here is him losing somebody. And you know, I'm one that I always say this: whether battlers go through with the battle, whether they don't go through with the battle, I don't critique how people handle grief. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen some rappers and people brought up as an example that go out there for better or worse. They could give a lot of times a bad performance. That's a lot to be performing through. And I respect them for giving the fans a show. But for those that call out or say, like, this is affecting me seriously, you know, like this is real life. We're talking about people that aren't coming back. So I'm not mad at anyone canceling either. And I think that's the big thing here is just the polarizing figure Twerk is, because there's been many times battles have been canceled for bullshit reasons, that he's ran off with deposits. Every battle rap sin that you can mention, he's done it 2, if not 3 times. So the problem is that he's lost the benefit of the doubt with the community. You just see a Twerk cancel battle and it's like, you're just like, whatever. It's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always something. It's this. And so the initial reaction, like some people, I'm going to understand fan outrage to some extent because we've been through this 100 times with this guy. But people have a very hard time looking at specific instances and judging them as their own. Might have done 90 fucked up things in terms of battle rap business. And there's some people that are never going to give him the, like, you know, they're just done with him because of that. I'm not mad at that, but you really can't kick the guy while he's down when it's someone that died. You know what I mean? Like all these other things, I get it. And if you've been done with him in the past, then be done with him. But this is a situation where this is valid reasoning. You know what I'm saying? And people have a hard time separating that from the rest of their opinion with him. It's disappointing either way, but it is what it is. It's not like he planned for this to happen. So
yeah, that's something that I for sure. That's what my main takeaway is, that people really have a difficult time with nuance, right? Like they have a real difficult time understanding the nuance of a situation. Because I've said the same thing you said. I'm like, to an extent, Twerk does have to eat some of the some of the commentary on another canceled Twerk battle. He's got to eat that because he kind of put himself in that position based on his past actions. But in a deeper level, it's like, yo, somebody close to him passed. Him not rapping is just, that's human. He's a human. And like I said, we all grieve differently. Some people lose somebody, they go to work. That's how they deal with it. They just go to work and just work through it. Some people just shut down completely. Both are okay. That's fine. It's your grief. Deal with it how you deal with it, you know? And people not lacking so much humanity at this point to where it's just like, told you so. Can't trust him. He cancels battles all the time. Like, it's just so, it's you know, and I can't even blame it on the culture. I can't blame it on just battle rap because this is humanity as a whole. Any industry that involves people entertaining for profit, this is how it goes, right? You look at wrestling, it's the same thing over there. Any industry which involves entertainment, people just lose the humanity of it at a certain point. I mean, and it's just like, they don't
just be human. You're just a battle rapper.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and we do that with other sports too. So
right. Yeah, just be better people. He's not battling Mama Ward. He's not battling this weekend. But yeah, I saw I know Q, you sent me you said, yo, I think Twerk just lost somebody. We went on Instagram and saw it. It's like, I saw that. I was like, yeah, I hope he cancels the battle.
Yeah, like immediately we're like, hey, he should cancel.
There's no point in rapping right now, please. Yeah. And like you said, Smo, like people are like, oh, well, such and such rap, so why can't you rap? Because he don't want to. Because he wants to go grieve. That's why. That's really the only answer. And also, like you said, people are like, oh, well, this person rapped through that. They probably had a bad performance and lost, didn't they? Yeah. I know Mallory X actually tweeted. I think it was her. Let me make sure it was her.
I'm pretty sure it was Mallory X.
Yeah, I think I know that you're talking about.
Yeah, she basically said that, like, I lost somebody close to me and I kept rapping. I shouldn't have. It was a terrible decision. I should have went home. So it's time to grieve. Like, that's a human reaction. I just want people to recognize people's humanity that aren't their own. And just understand that people do things differently. I'm tired of stupidity. It's the I can't deal with so much stupidity all the time and lack of empathy.
Like you guys have touched on, I get how it would twerk. At some point, it just kind of feels like the boy who cried wolf. Because so many things have happened that were complete nonsense and bullshit and inexcusable that it's hard to look at anything twerk does through a lens of empathy or sympathy. But I think that people like take all of this twerk stuff and then apply it to like everything that's ever happened is nonsense. Like we saw pictures, the stories out there, like shit happened and his fucking car got shot up. He had like people die or someone get shot or attacked like around like volume 5. And that's why like the twerk and ad battle didn't go down the first time if I remember correctly. Like there's been legitimate reasons as to why battles haven't happened for twerk as well, even before this, and it's kind of had the same reaction as well, which goes to this point of people having this general negative perception of twerk and how he handles and conducts himself in battle rap, which some of that I agree with entirely goes on to him. But my issue with how we handle all this is because why can't things be a case by case basis? Someone went public and posted video collages of memories with a person that is no longer alive. This person's gone. He can no longer like speak to and see this person. They can't. They're gone. And the immediate reaction for some people is like, "Man, I told you so." It's always some bullshit going on with that guy. And like, what kind of person are you? What kind of human being are you where like something like that can happen to another human being and that's your reaction because they might have no showed some battles, which is still fucked up. That's bad business. But we're talking about somebody dying and that's your reaction. And that gets me to like Easy, his opponent's reception to all of this. Where I thought Easy was taking a road of like, hey, the battle's cursed. That's kind of the way I thought he was speaking of the battle and the whole situation. But he has an interaction with Kells from OSBL where Kells says, yeah, like someone posted the easy easy battle clips the day after his mother died. Condolences to him for that. And Kells said he shouldn't. Hey, he got smoked. He shouldn't have battled. Easy takes that and basically kind of like starts kicking Twerk's back in about not doing the battle, and I'm so confused as to why things are handled in that manner. I get that you're frustrated because you were preparing mentally to battle, the writing, the rehearsing, the mental preparation. I understand the frustration of all of that, but to sit there and then apply that to everything that might have happened with you guys before or why you wouldn't want to do the battle, those things have nothing to do with each other. Someone fucking died. Someone died. T Rex's nephew died the same day he battled Charlie Clips. He probably shouldn't have battled Charlie Clips. That goes down as T Rex's worst performance ever, or like the most notable T Rex loss ever. Highlight reel for Charlie Clips. Easy's most notable loss ever in terms of like a clear loss happens after him grieving when he probably should have took some time away.
Also, Charlie Clips in 2024.
That says a lot about, hey, you probably should have been battling if you're not in a good space. So for Easy to sit there and go public like that and kind of lump it in with like the other twerk nonsense that's happened goes to the same general lack of humanity. Faceless like YouTube comments and Instagram comments, it's whatever. This annoying, it disgusts me, but it's whatever. Because like, what am I gonna expect when I go like read angry fans comments or DME's comments or shit like that? Like, I expect that shit. It's annoying, it's gross, but I expect it. When Easy puts like a stamp on that shit, when other niggas who are visible and have an opinion and have a voice perpetuate and push shit like this, that's fucked up. That's gross. Someone died. Yet for some reason, that's not enough. It don't surprise me how battle rap is and why we handle things the way that we do here, because this happens all the time. Hitman and Mook just had some shit happen where, hey, you might have been doing some things that were unsavory to your spouse and your child. We said, Who cares?
Right.
We said, who cares?
I mean,
like I don't know what to
one
do.
of one of the first comments on Twerk's post was literally somebody being like, condolences, but you got to be there on Saturday. I'm like, yo, what is wrong? Y'all can't be real people.
Yo, one of the comment that stood out the most to me, like if you just go through the comments of like Caps' reaction to Twerk Easy being canceled, one of the comments is, I need to see a eulogy or an obituary.
Oh, they think they try at work, trying to get your PTO together. See if you qualify PTO.
Who the fuck are you?
Trying to check your leave.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm grieving and I'm not prepared or the same when you back out with only 3 days notice.
People
understand what that means. Sometimes people die.
Yeah, people die. Yeah, people die unexpectedly and suddenly. Like, this is what I mean. I get. Here's the thing. What you're saying is like you feel that way because of the person that did it. I get that. But then you're leaving out this piece of context. People fucking die out of nowhere. That just happens. We gotta chill the fuck out. We gotta think here. This doesn't make sense. We are not reacting like people that have empathy and emotions and go through shit. Do niggas not have people that have died? Have we not all lost people?
These niggas are mortal.
Like, what's going on?
All their families are immortal, clearly.
Like, I don't get this.
Like, it's weird, and it's like I said, it's unsavory. It makes you. This is why, like, battle rap people, and we always talk about this all the time. We don't bring new people here. I don't tell people close to me. Don't come watch this with me. No, I'm stuck here. You don't have to choose this life with me. It's dumb over here. Like, it's unnecessary. Like I said, like someone died, and we're like, oh, but he's not prepared. That's not how this works. It's not how life works. It's not how life works at any point. And I want all of you to get a therapist. Have one session.
Y'all are not mentally well people.
Have a therapist.
You're not. You are not mentally well people. Like, I really don't understand where we're at with this. But
Easy's exchange with Kells, we talking about, yo, y'all are excusing this, and it's like showing your bias, brother. The bias is towards having empathy for someone losing someone close to them. That's the bias. I have bias towards people who are grieving. Yes, I do.
I will say also to bring this back to like the fact they say rescheduled, postponed. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I got a feeling that this battle is just not going to end up getting.
Yeah, I think it's over.
I think it's over. Yeah, I think it's just that type of situation. This is actually, and this kind of goes to where, because I'm fully with you. Obviously, I stated that where it's like that we have to, like, there's just certain things. It's not really something we have to debate or make a news topic over. It just kind of happens, and you go from there. But I will say this is the third event this year, third main event. Someone said, who's going over shorts on that? Yeah, people are crazy. But this is the third main event that TBL has tried to do with New Jersey Twerk that has not happened. Obviously, you have there's a smaller event. I forgot who we battled in the beginning of the year. I think it's the same event where Av battled Excel the next day, I'm pretty sure. But no reason why that didn't happen. Never spun the block on that. Obviously, him versus A Ward is a co-main event, one of the biggest battles for Apollo. Doesn't go down because of gout. And then they actually tried to book Twerk and Av before they try to get that done again. And then Twerk and Av falls through with the
Guess what happened, Trap?
Yeah, so that you got that. And then you got this. So maybe TBL. Maybe the world is telling you to stop trying to book Twerk like 5 times a year. Maybe get the Ward battle done. Like, let's get like the first mission done, because now you're probably sitting on, for good or bad, because some of those we don't have any reasons for. And then something like this, we have a valid reason. They're definitely sitting on probably 5 figures of dead money to this guy. And I don't think they're actually going to get him to perform on their stage within 2025 at the rate that things are going. So it's one of those things where we're going to transfer right from like Twerk and Easy to where TBL as a whole, I feel like I love what they're doing. Some of these bigger matchups, Apollo to me was amazing. Bulletproof was solid, but didn't have the same promo and care. And now you get to Exodus that's fallen apart a little bit. Slow down. Because if you can pick up these big matchups, you can stretch the work. You know what I'm saying? You don't need 4 mega events to try to, like, you're not going to get it all done in 1 year. Becoming the #1 league, if that's or the biggest league or most successful, it's not going to happen in just like shooting all the ammunition you got in 1 year. You can spread those events out a little bit. Have some of those smaller point proven type of events since you already had an Apollo and a Bulletproof this year. Because I think, this obviously is a life thing, but as you look at the rest of this event, the lack of promo, A-Ward and Nightwing just falls apart out of nowhere, but they hadn't even promoted it. So I guess it's not that shocking. It's like, or I should say Jay the Nightwing didn't, A-Ward did. You got to slow down because I feel like now they're kind of stumbling to the end of 2025 and it's unnecessary.
Yeah, I do think that's a good transition too. Is like this card was a big deal, and I feel like it's gotten talked about more because of what's happened, basically, right? Because this card never felt as important as Bulletproof, even though Easy and Twerk is a really important battle. It's a very, very big battle, right? But it never felt like it got to that point. I think to your point, Smo, like maybe I think having two big cards within 2 months is just a lot. It's a lot to ask.
3 weeks after Bulletproof, you got Twerk and Easy. You could
3 weeks after Bulletproof, 2 weeks after Summer Madness. Like that is a lot.
And then assuming that they might still have a big event later in the year, you know what I'm saying? But it's like one of these could have been saved for first quarter of 2026. I don't think there's ever a circumstance where it's a successful league when things are structured, you're throwing 2 mega events within one season. Like if you could have a huge fall event, maybe something small to go with it, but the turnaround, there's no promo. It's where people are still trying to get over Hitman and Mook. It feels like that topic comes back up here and there with a battle like that. And this whole event, for how good the card seemed on paper, it just felt thrown together and now it's falling apart and it sucks. So it's something the first time really dealing with this. I know Point Proven Stream went out, but they're going to have to answer for kind of how this all went down because there was no noise for it going into the event. And it's a good card.
Sure. So. It did have promo on this card. T-Rex and Snake Eyes. And I want to say I had no idea that T-Rex felt that way about Snake Eyes.
Oh, for the face-off?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know it was like this.
Keep in mind, they were also, I think the face-off started like 2 to 3 hours late. We got to do better battle rap. We can't even watch a goddamn face-off without it being like 2.5 hours past. They watched all of Snake Eyes and Tex. They watched the whole battle in between. It didn't make any sense. So, but I actually thought the face-off was a little underwhelming. I think Rex was doing his part, and then at the end, obviously, told him to do some unsavory things and it sounds like he wants to do. Yeah. So that was kind of crazy, and I agree. I thought this was like a competitive grudge match. That seemed like kind of a lack of respect.
That went a direction I really wasn't expecting. To your point about Rex doing his job, I think that Snake was doing it on purpose, right? Like I think Snake had this idea of I'm gonna this is such a big battle. I'm gonna let my raps do the talking. Like I think that was a purposeful thing.
Yeah, and it's like
not why they booked you,
right?
Not why they booked you, brother.
Like, this battle, Snake Eyes like you are a promo king. That's why you got here off promo. Like you got our promo. You've made the most of the right opportunities. You made most of the right opportunity. That's why you're here. This battle is for you and Rex to talk. Like we don't. If y'all battle's gonna be cool, whatever. But like we want to hear Al.
It's like the battle's the bonus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
the battle is the bonus. But you know what? Like really lives in true infamy for a Snake Eyes and Rex being booked. A face-off.
Yes,
that will live forever. A Snake Eyes and Rex face-off would live forever.
You know why this battle got booked? You know what? Like, actually, we're going to say story and dot mob. It's because outside of, I believe it was a Trenches event, these two yelled at each other. Uncle Ra had his camera.
Yes.
He did 70,000 views. All right. So clearly, if you
got a face-off flashback on Last Second Seat.
Yeah, clearly, I'll tell you what, they played that whole thing while they were waiting for Rex to show up and Snake to show up. So we watched that all over again. And it's like, if you got booked for that, this is not. And I'm sure it can be a good battle. And I've been said where it's going down at that. And I think it sucks for TBL because booking a venue in Times Square is really fucking cool, but it's really expensive. And then you just got like, you just lost pretty much your two best battles on the card. But T-Rex and Snake in New York is good. Their styles do match up well. There's a chance it could be disappointing. There's a chance it'll be pretty good. But it's booked for the noise that it can make going in, and that's going to add to the grudge of it. So even with the one face-off they did, there was basically no promo for this. And Snake specifically, who's, oh my God, I'm so underappreciated. I'm this and that. The little cult, and I saw last night Uncle Ra not only said is he top tier, he said that if Snake and Lux got if Snake and Loaded Lux See,
Hey, yo, Ra, hey, yo, Uncle Ra. I know that like that's your job to kind of like gas up the niggas that are like you're hosting the face off for. Like you're not gonna sit there and be like, yo,
Snake.
Snake's say like you're not gonna be like, yo, Snake's a good mid tier. Like you're not gonna sit there and do that like while you're hosting his face off.
Yo,
But
even
like,
Snake, I was like, I was with you till you
yo,
said
son,
Lux. Like, yo, you could have
Snake
said Cal.
eyes.
You could have said Cal, like somebody. Like,
Yo,
Lux.
Here's the thing, Snake didn't even like that. That's funny. Like Snake wasn't even going for it. But I say all that to say this is the biggest battle of Snake Eye's career. And really, it's going to be like an end game battle for him. Because I don't think this guy is ever battling a Lux or a Mook, contrary to what Uncle Rob believes. So I think this is like it. And for you to be like, yeah, this is when I'm not going to promo, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know, and the whole card is honestly done even less than them. I don't even think the rest of the card is getting face-offs.
Yeah,
So
they did
face offs on spaces.
They did space offs.
they did space-offs?
They did some space offs.
When did they do space-offs?
Like
Friday
after,
night.
actually like after
While you were
the
waiting
Snake-
for Rex and Snake, they were in spaces. Like at
Yes.
the same time. It was
like
I guess
Marvin
that's
Shug.
And what's funny is even though promotion is meant to have further reach, someone will probably say to me, that's your fault for not knowing about the promotion. But I guess that they had space offs to go with it. But yeah, I was disappointed in the
Battle
face
Rap
off.
Trap channel. Shout out to Henny Man.
Yeah, I'll go watch that. And
Yep.
this is kind of an example of hopefully if the battle turns out good, this will not mean anything. But if it doesn't, this is kind of why you don't book battles for a face-off. Like this is one of those battles that people literally said, I just need to see the face-off. And it was cool, but now it's the main event of fucking Exodus.
Well, here's the thing.
You booked
before
T-Rex Cassidy for the face off.
Yeah, you would. But before we get to like the actual predictions and everything,
Hmm?
I do want to say like with TBL and like the kind of like year they've had in general, where they've been able to do some incredible things. Like you
Yes.
got you got like Daylight back outside and he battled Nitty. You ran Apollo and had
Oh,
this
that
like
was
big
incredible.
2-day mega event. Look, I get it. I get it. All right, I understand. Okay.
Yeah, say his name. Slander appears.
You got Hitman and Mook to happen. Like you got like legit maybe the biggest battle that will ever happen to like take place on your league. Like you've done some amazing things. My issue with TBL as they're emerging as a alternative or competitor or like a burgeoning force in the battle rap world, they are not good with the promo shit. They're not good at it. They put out some decent trailers, but they are not good with the actual like promotion leading up to these events.
What you want?
Like Hitman and Mook should have been promoing earlier. I don't know if that's on Hitman and Mook specifically. There should have been more there's been more promo from those guys earlier. They can they book these mega matches and then they don't actually put the thought into building the stuff up and promoting it. And that's something that RBE when they were running was really, really good at. Even if I didn't care for the shit that they were booking. Like if like the whole like the Math Hoffa era of RBE, like I didn't care for that shit. But they promoted it. They did face-offs, 3-part face-offs, hella face-offs. Like they were promoting the fuck out of those battles. They did their job. They were selling the battles. Shit I don't care for. What was their what's their like little grudge battle card that they were doing?
When it called the Grudge?
I don't think it's called the Grudge. Like but RBE when they like had their themes of like these are all grudge matches. Like what was that card called? I'm forgetting. It's like it's not important.
It wasn't the Grudge?
I don't think it was the Grudge. It was something else.
What it was called?
Was it Bad Blood?
It don't matter, right? But like they were like J Murder versus O-Red.
Closure.
There we go. Closure.
I had to remember the ARP ad lib and it
Closure shit. There we go. But like J Murder versus O-Red. I don't give a fuck about J Murder versus O-Red. But they sold that shit. They promoted it. They made sure they had face-offs going down. But the day before the event, they did that shit timely every time, and they made sure niggas showed up. There was not any time where I remember a nigga not showing up to RBE face-off. I remember them niggas showing up. They were there. They took the promotion shit very, 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 very seriously. Look, I think TBL's done some great things. I loved a lot of their battles, but you gotta answer that one. That's your question.
Cuban said, "Why you been talking to him?"
That's your question.
Hitman 2-1 Cuban.
TBL got to do better with promotion in general. That's just my statement.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, and they put a
You wanna
lot of
play with the big boys. You gotta
Apollo.
play the big games.
They put a lot of effort into Apollo, and we just haven't seen like close to that effort since. Like, don't think just because you know why they landed the plane so successfully with that first one, because they gave a fuck the whole time. And this whole Exodus card, it feels like just as a fan, you can see the difference in effort from Apollo to here.
Right.
You know,
And you know the other thing you can do, if you can't get your own venue, there's a man in Philadelphia by the name of Jay Black that you can send your battlers to and have him do the face off for you.
There's been a disturbing
so
lack
many
of
options.
there's been a disturbing lack of J Black face offs.
Yeah, and I don't like that. That's what the real almost fights happen at.
Like where did the J Black fucking studio face offs go?
I miss those. We got some
y'all too good for that now? Like what's going on?
I'm African.
but with that being said, I guess is there any thoughts left on? I mean, we've done our Exodus predictions. I don't think none of mine have changed. I think
we haven't done a single Exodus prediction, brother. You have.
We haven't done Exodus.
No, you did Exodus.
You weren't on Sunday. You weren't on Sunday. We delayed it to
we have a battle rap CTE.
Yeah, we held off for the pregame.
Well, we got a lot less battles to predict.
We
so
do.
This should
we
go
do
by a little bit quicker, man. But where you want to start?
Let's. I mean, we were talking about Snake Eyes and T-Rex. Let's do it. Snake Eyes and T-Rex. After what I saw in that 1 minute clip last night, I got T-Rex 3 off 1 minute.
Yeah, I got T-Rex.
I don't care.
I had T-Rex 2-1. Sorry, this Snake. Time I might have T-Rex is not like the way like that was the biggest battle of Steams' career and prepped up for it and everything. I mean, Snake Eyes is better than Steam, so I think he'll give like a better fight.
I think Snake Eyes is gonna fight.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting T-Rex to be better than he was versus Steams. Like he really wasn't good. He just rapped with like very like a lot. He was entertaining, but the content wasn't really like crazy.
Did y'all see him lift his leg for the cat piss bar?
Yeah, performer.
That bothered me. I didn't like that visual.
That's a performer.
I didn't like that visual. That bothered me.
Endgame shit.
It's in the best like a group hack.
I ain't gonna lie, that final haymaker is not even legible. Like if there was captions, like it would say like indistinguishable or some shit.
No,
like,
those are the best. The best haymakers are the one where you had everybody going so crazy they wouldn't even understand the last thing you said. That's when you really land.
That's some T-Rex shit.
That's real momentum shit.
Because he's a team full of Jordans and none of them Jumpmen, and everyone was kind of reacting from that, but he was still rapping through, so the momentum just built up. But yeah, I think Rex beats Snake. You know, and it's going to take it more serious because it's a little personal. So
yeah, my real analysis is that I think, like I said, I think Rex, like I said, it's a little personal for Rex. I think he's going to be very, very focused for one. And I also think that this is in New York and it's allegedly neutral grounds. I don't think it's going to feel that neutral. I don't think it's going to be very neutral. It's going to be very Rex in that room. It's going to be a very Rexy room.
I ain't gonna lie. They said it was going to be like a home game when it was Snake versus Nitty, and that crowd wasn't. I mean, that crowd barely woke up.
Bro, let me tell you something. I saw a clip. I saw like when we were posting clips. I saw like the Loso Payne clip, the B Magic versus Kev Bless clip. I was like, man, that's a real empty roof. That's a real empty roof, man. Why I wake up, check clips. Why there was mad niggas on the roof when Rex was back?
Some people pulled up just for that.
So I say that to say, in the room, it will probably be real. Like it'll be real Rex heavy in that room.
Yeah.
I will still say, I'm very dubious on Rex battling twice in 24 hours. Like I'm still
total slaughter.
But you don't think the Steam one would have been the performance to take the hit though, Q? Like I was for sure, and don't get me wrong.
So here's the thing.
It wasn't that good, but like if he got through that, I feel like the Snake.
He got through it, and it's like Steams did the Steams thing where he like where he'll be good for a few battles, and then randomly, suddenly, when all the lights are on him, Steams just clams up and chokes, which he's prone to do.
100% no, but if it was the co-main and the main event goes out, like I'd find it hard to believe all of a sudden they take like John and Swamp, and now it like jumps up. And even though I think that's a better battle, I'd take that. Yeah. But it's like, but I'm pretty sure Snake and Rex will go down as the main event. But it's not. I didn't get word of that. If that's what you're asking.
So I'm still somewhat devious of Rex performing this great twice in 24 hours, and like you said, you don't even think that he was all that good. And
Yeah, that's kind of what gives me more confidence because like he
Yeah.
kind of got away with charisma. So like maybe tomorrow is when the content because he's not a guy to like choke in a battle. If anything, he'll have
no,
mixtape shit. There was
Yeah.
definitely some mixtape worthy shit last night. So
he
that's why I got more confidence in this.
and like we pointed out with the face off, he
He has
seems
something
as
to
if
say.
yeah. So I was actually kind of confident in my Snake Eyes pick leading up to this
Stay
event.
there. Stay
Then
right there.
no, I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna stay there.
That's a
Like
terrible thing to say.
look, I'm still gonna pick Snake Eyes because I'm not sure I think Rex is gonna do that twice in 24 hours. I just don't think he's gonna do it. But I am concerned for Snake Eyes now after how that face off went, after how upset with Snake Eyes that Rex seemed to be.
And again on Battle Rap Trap's channel, he did put out one of those recordings that Rex alluded to with Snake Eyes saying some kind of wild stuff. So
What was that?
yeah.
See, I don't be in my like YouTube blogger evidence.
The only blog I watch is Henny Man. It's my Battle Rap Trap. We got
and that's because he be doing honestly. He reposts a lot of shit like just if you missed it type shit.
Exactly.
What was the recording? Was it just like
it was some pillow talking.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was kind of it was Snake Eyes asking someone, "You gonna choose their side if you had to pick, wouldn't you?"
So Rex has got a little rollout here. What's Rex got going on, man? And here's the thing:
it could get bad.
And like, look, this is somebody like.
Oh, what are you saying?
I'm sorry. This is somebody that we don't really talk about as much anymore. But the last time newer ex Dot Mob member battled T-Rex, we never got to see the footage because it got lost because of
bad news.
Yeah. We never got to see the footage. But the people that did see the footage, Bad News did receive the Happy Meal. He did receive the Happy Meal.
Bad News got the Happy Meal.
Was it piece? Oh my god! Well, I'll tell you what. And it's Bad News. It was exactly what I was about to mention that battle, even though that applies. But like Bad News, Steams, ironically battled yesterday, and Snake Eyes. These are three guys that, for whatever reason, I don't think that they've had really illustrious careers. You know what I'm saying? Overall, like I think they've made their noise. They're not top level talents, but when they face top tiers, it's like with these three, they take it serious. Where they're like, "Well, I'm not about to have someone say I lost to Bad News, or I'm not about to have someone say I lost to Snake Eyes." And they get A+ performances, these people, and just get whooped on. It's happened so many times, and it's almost like its own little genre of mid-tier. That top tier is like very
Bad News.
Yeah, like they very personally are like, I will not lose this. Even Geechee and Snake Eyes, like the mockery made from there. Like I've seen battles where these are not guys that top tiers for whatever reason like don't take serious. They're like, oh, it's just a check. They're like, I refuse to have people say I lost to them. And that's like kind of another aspect where it's like, why? It's a weird battle for twice in a weekend where it looks like Rex is going to show this much effort, and battle rap's so unpredictable. That's the exact reason I think he's about to be locked in.
But before we move on, can I ask you guys, since we saw Bad News say, when asked where he was from, the 13-piece Happy Meal was his answer and everything, right? How do you think Bad News' Dot Mob audition went? How do you think he sold himself to?
I don't think he had. He didn't have to because he was like family tied in somehow.
I think he might have done an R&B set.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, yo, what makes you Dot Mob material? Yo, listen. So when I was in high school, highest high jump in the city. They still fucking me in the long jump. I had a special long jump maneuver with 1 foot.
Man, Bad News play. I bet you got
all. I called it the cricket
Monopoly game.
Well, what's next?
Let's start from the bottom. No, let's start from the beginning of the flyer. Elijah Strait and Low Supreme. What's going down? I also have Low Supreme.
I have Elijah Strait.
There we go. Oh, I have too many thoughts on this battle. I'm still waiting on Elijah Strait to become more of himself.
Yeah, Elijah Strait, name value wise, people are gonna, because now that Preem is like coming off the Eunice win, obviously we're just talking value of like who you're going against. It goes down, but the thing is Elijah can rap as good as any of these like young pen puncher kind of guys. Like on any given day, when it comes to like an Appa, a Eunice, or a Preem, Elijah is in their same style lane, and even though he doesn't get the love or trajectory, like he's had performances where it's a puncher's game. Like if you just keep landing them, they're good. You know what I mean? So
I like Preem. My thing is with Elijah, I think he's like there's a little bit more like variety in his punch style. I think Preem punching can get repetitive in general, but I think Preem can get like a bit repetitive with the punching, and I think Elijah Straight can maybe do a little bit more with that stylistically. Now, if Preem diverges from that and gets into kind of like the real talk stuff he does in his third rounds, I think that could be a separation because Elijah doesn't do that. But if this is like a straight up punch fest, I think Elijah has a bit more that he pulls from when he punches and some more creativity there. So that's why I'm leaning Elijah.
All right, cool. Got a low spring. Bonnie Godiva and Fendi.
Oh man, I'm gonna do what you just did, Tice. I got Bonnie 2-1, and that's kind of my thoughts.
Yeah, kind of same. I think Fendi's gonna do very well, but Bonnie don't really. She always be losing these battles.
Oh, she don't.
She
battles down.
She puts belt to ass quite regularly in these type of situations. And I think the belt is coming out again.
I also have Bonnie.
Yeah. The Saga. Oh, so we all have Bonnie. So Fendi's probably gonna win. Saga and Av.
I got Av. Man, this card really took a hit. God. Wow. Yeah, I got Av, man. I got Av, gentleman 30, and it might not even be that gentlemanly. He's just a better talent, even on the later prep. Like, there's just a difference between the two. But Saga could be respectable, you know. It could be bad.
I have thoughts here. Based on a lot of the noise that's been surrounding Mr. Avenue, Shark City. Will battle rap karma come to a few?
You know, this is a superstitious but an interesting take.
Can battle rap karma
here wilding?
Because like you're going based off like karma coming back. Yeah. My thing is there's a lot to potentially like try to craft and say to Av if you're like a interesting enough writer. Yeah. And Saga is a good writer. Now I'm not sure if he like was how long he's been like like you know
deep internet streets. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if he's like has any material that like would pertain to any of this stuff. But if he does, and he can flip that and he can flip that into something worthwhile, those could be some impactful rounds. Because like the things that like have been said about Av in the last like week or so, that could be potent in a rap.
Good.
So I think conventional wisdom says Av hasn't lost. So like I'm going to pick Av 2-1. But I will say, I think it's gonna be Edge. I don't think he's gonna clear Saga. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm taking Saga just based on battle rap karma. Potential. I got Saga.
4 years of no one losing clear, or this guy not losing clear to anyone, but the Saga's gonna be the one to do it.
It's always when you least suspect.
There's some. Hey, listen, the guy. If you ask some people, he had a debatable with head ice. I'm not some people.
Hey, I'm not either. But yeah,
I'm not some people either.
Anything can happen though. So that's the first half of the.
That was like 45 minutes strictly because head ice wouldn't stop rapping. That was a real criminal activity.
So what's the next one? I'm some people. Go to hell, Brand.
You also picked Jay Mills to beat Geechee Gotti.
He did. Oh man.
Yo, he did pick Jay Mills to beat Geechee Gotti.
Get that, France.
Don't make us summon you, man. You're gonna have to answer for your crimes on the podcast one.
Is Saga the most motivated person to battle Av?
Probably. Because Saga, you gotta understand, like, for this entire thing to happen, for Saga to be on this card, it was nobody but God.
This is an insane angle.
And easy. Think about it. Like, Saga was nowhere. Saga wasn't on this card. Saga was at home, like, man, I can't wait to go to this event. And suddenly, ring, hey, J2 can't battle Av on this card. You want to pull up? Sure. See, God placed Saga here for a reason.
It was Saga and J2, brother.
I don't know. I feel like Wusa is probably more motivated to battle Av. Keep it a stack.
Well, he's motivated to. That's
a different battle.
That's
might be the last time he's motivated. I don't know.
Right. But yeah, God kept J2 on this card. I mean, he kept Saga on this card.
Yeah, he kicked J2 off the card for going by that.
He found his replacements.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't like
Loso
like-
couldn't get one, a replacement. Loso had to go with Loso and Hustle both had to go.
Saga
Loso
should
had to
have
get collateral
both.
damage. But the
Saga should
Saga,
have both Ward and Loso. So you have him winning by way of crowd gas. I'm not even mad at that.
Saga's
I'm not-
excited. Saga is motivated. And here he is. I got Saga 2-1, man. Because God placed him here. God gave him this gift.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I like the subtext here of God keeping Saga on the card and then kicking J2 off the card.
I knew that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's hilarious.
I just knew you were going there. After
think
we
it's
said
great.
it, I
I
knew
think
that
it's
was.
great subtext.
Man, what is this battle, bro? Is there other battles?
Fantastic.
Isn't there 3 more?
There are
Where's
3 more. Shotgun Suge and Marv 1.
Oh man, I got Shug 2-1 still. I'm actually, on a card that it looks like all is doomed. I feel like there almost could be some reverse effect where the artists that are there might have some pride in trying to keep the card afloat. And I've been saying, for whatever reason, I feel like being in New York, maybe being in Times Square will motivate some of the rappers. Like there's certain little things like that'll be the motivation you never think of. But Suge loves battling in New York. I got Suge 2-1. And I think there is a chance, even though everything points toward this being donation season, I think there's a chance Suge is one of the best performers on the card. I don't know why, I just got a feeling. So
I believe in order for Marv 1 to do what needs to be done in this battle, Quest McCody has to hike him up basketball and he has to dunk on Shotgun Suge. He must get revenge for what happened at Summer Impact.
What's going on?
And Marv even said in the space off, he was like, I'm motivated by the 2-on-2. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm mad. I get back. I get my get back. So Marv 1 had to jump over Quest Cody and dunk on Shotgun Suge.
You said Marv 1 has to jump over Quest McCody?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yes. That's what has to happen.
There's a reason the first time they did it, Suge was hiking the football. You remember that?
But Suge's not in the battle. I'm sorry. Quest isn't in this battle this time. Yeah. Quest isn't in this battle this time. So Marv's got to do it. I believe in him. I believe Marv can do it too.
I think that might be an event ender.
I got Marv. I got Marv 2-1.
I ain't gonna lie. If we do that, we got to do it at the end of the card. I got to pick the main event.
Let's do it.
It might be. It might be.
Suge and Marv, we're gonna talk about the time limit, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a strict probably 2 minutes.
Oh, we going
2.5.
2.5 minutes, maybe. Yeah. So, and I like this. I like Marv and Suge on like a strict time limit.
I like a little light work plus.
Yeah,
a light work premium.
Yeah,
I'm with that. I'm with that.
But yeah, who you got, Q?
Why are you making me answer that?
Yeah, Marv on the Suge. Nigga, pick.
Just say a name. We only got 2 left, man.
I got Suge, man.
I got Marv 1 with a tomahawk dunk on Shotgun Suge.
Tomahawk?
Tomahawk.
Why stop there? Maybe it'll be a windmill.
Nah, that's a lot. Windmill's a lot.
If he does a 360, there will be mass casualties.
So you say Marv gonna Blake Griffin these cage pigeons?
Yes.
All right, next battle.
That's right.
Next battle. Wow.
All right. The last time we got John versus Swamp.
Yeah, it's not because we talked about Snake and Rex. So John, this is the best battle on the card at this point. In my
It should be. It should be.
Even then, there's some red flags because we don't know what's going on with John to Don, to be perfectly honest with you. So I got Swamp 2-1.
This should be the best battle on the card.
Yes.
And theoretically, this even should be the main event.
Yeah.
John, I don't know what's up with that nigga right now. I don't understand. I think Cassie might have fried his brain. I think Cassie might have done him in. I don't know what's going on with him right now.
What was his last battle?
Fonz.
Oh.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, having like a real argument or problem with Cassidy, it's like battle rap radiation poisoning. It just, like just being around it don't work out.
Hitman ain't been the same since.
Hitman, that whole
Hitman ain't been the same.
Wild. This with John, he didn't even end up battling in the event. And look at how everything's fell out. It's not a good situation. So I don't know what to expect because hopefully this would be like the John bounce back battle. You know what I'm saying? But I have no reason to believe that. And I expect him to be good versus Fonz. He got shellacked. he got whooped on. I think he had
Got
a
happy
decent
meal.
second. That's about it. And Swamp really has had a bad year for the most part, but he's finally kind of like going in the right direction. And the two good performances he has this year is Chess, TBL, Hollow, TBL. So I think Swamp's going to be
Hey,
pretty
boy.
good. And maybe when he wins this battle, the third in a row in New York, we can please stop with this whole Swamp doesn't do good in New York thing. Is it his best like genre of work? We look at the New York performances. No, like the Arsh battle, Arsh really made the battle bad, but it wasn't a great Swamp. Same with Lou Castro. He had good material, but he was a little stumbly. And if he beats John, I don't want to hear that critique anymore. So he might end the year on a good note, and that would be good for Swamp.
He also has Jazz in November in Brooklyn.
He has one other battle too, I'm pretty sure. I think maybe I'm tripping, but I think he's got one more big matchup. So we'll see.
So this goes against what I feel and what I believe in, but I'm picking John John to win this battle.
Brother, no.
Wow.
Brother.
I'm gonna tell you why. Swamp in New York has just not had those showings. And I believe the Atlanta New Yorkie John is going to suddenly be from Super New York today and use all the New York tricks. Just reference a bunch of New York stuff. I can see that happening. I see him pandering. I see supreme pandering coming from John today.
Stomp him out.
I think it could work. Yeah, I think I could see it working. I can see the pandering angle work.
Shoot him at the bodega.
Yeah,
John is definitely finna yank keys.
Oh my God!
I think that's his bar too. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah. So I'm not. It's not that I think John John's a better rapper than the Swamp at this point. It's just that I think he's going to pander. He's gonna be very New York today. And I just haven't seen. I think Swamp in New York just struggled a little bit. I have him winning both his battles, like on your brother.
But it's not his best
battle.
work.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not his best work. So I could see that playing into effect again, especially if John plays into it. So I have John.
He did lose to Coffee in New York too.
Oh yeah, that happened.
That wasn't good.
Yeah,
I still got Swamp.
Fuck, I got Swamp.
If John wins, I wouldn't be like super duper shocked. We're talking about like an all time great, but he's just in a bad spot right now. So, but that's all of Exodus. So
that's all of Exodus. Yeah,
it's not. There's still some things that
it's a fine card.
It's still a card.
This is a card where like if New Jersey's Working Easy was never announced, it's a cool Saturday watch.
I kind of agree with that, and that's what I mean. Like this could have just been like an in between card before the next big event. And I did say that I've been saying I like 5 to 6 battles. I really wish TBL would have less. Beggars can't be choosers. Didn't exactly want this. That's not what I envisioned. But 5 to 6 battles means that we could watch this event like 4 hours, recap it after. People can enjoy and debate the raps. And that's like you got to give space for the fans to go and talk about it. No one wants to talk about battle rap at 1 a.m. after watching 10 hours of battle rap. That's not fun. I want to go to bed. I want to be with my family. So this is going to give us time to do those things after the event. So hopefully it's
that. Well, thank y'all once again for watching. We are about to head out. And then watch this event, and they'll probably be back after the event tonight. So
we'll be back tonight, and then maybe tonight. I know Trenches is Sunday.
Yeah, we can just
let's just talk about that after we recap.
Yeah. That works.
That card isn't even all that crazy either. But I like King versus Mike P.
It's got Dre Dennis on it.
Dre Dennis versus Go, the main event.
That's
all
right.
set, man.
That's right. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back tonight, like I said, after the event to do a post game show. Yeah, we out. Hopefully it's the stream.
France too busy with propaganda doing bullshit.